So last night at campus ministry, we heard about God's ridiculous promise to Abram. Homeless, wandering around the ancient Near East with no male heir, God promises Abram descendants as numerous as the stars. It's a promise that can seem a bit remote. Last week when we had our conversation on dating, relationships, and sex, the ability to produce a male heir did not seem to be a pressing concern. But I do think the promise God makes to Abram of a life and a home is a promise God has made to us all. And I think it speaks directly to college students. At a time in life when the possibilities seem both as numerous and as far away as the stars, it's the promise that your life will find its home, that your life is knit within a promise that stretches out across the cosmos. It means that our lives have meaning, that the lives we live are lives that we share with God. And so whether we end up working for the State Department in D.C. or as a city employee in Wheatland, Wyoming, the lives we live are a part of the work and the life that God is bringing across the face of the earth and in the depths of the heavens. And how do we live in hope and trust of a promise that is so fundamentally ridiculous, that seems so far removed out in the future and in the heavens? The surprising and nerdy truth is that we already do. There have been several instances in the past few weeks which have reminded us of our place among the stars. A meteor streaked through the atmosphere and exploded above Russia, creating an airburst. And on that same day, less than 24 hours later, an asteroid large enough to end human life passed between the Earth and some of our communication satellites. It was a very good day to be Neil deGrasse Tyson. And what NDT and most other astronomers tell us is that, as has happened before, the orbit of the Earth and the orbit of an asteroid will intersect. That if we wait long enough, the fate of the dinosaurs will find us, and our only hope will be Spielberg and some mosquitoes trapped in amber. And yet, I put pants on this morning. And in fact, I put pants on almost every single day. You see, if I knew that an asteroid strike were imminent, know that I most certainly would not get out of my pajamas that day. And despite this statistical inevitability, we all get up every day, and we put our pants on, and we make plans for the future, and we dream dreams. And so know that already, right now, we are living an incredible and ridiculous hope. And the even more amazing thing is that living into these unbelievable promises, unbelievable things begin to happen. Abram, homeless and childless, is given faith in a promise of descendants as numerous as the stars, and every week millions file into churches and synagogues and mosques. And living in hope and trust that an asteroid will not be the end of the life that God has begun and sustains in this place, we are engaged in unbelievable action. Scientists are advocating increasing funding so that we're prepared to deflect an asteroid, and not in a Bruce Willis Armageddon kind of way, but in a real practical way. We think that we can really do that a bunch of microscopic cells can alter the path of a giant space rock. And so I'm not sure what's more ridiculous, the promise itself or the life it brings. And so live, trust, hope, and dream in a ridiculous promise that already holds you. And go forth boldly into the life and the future that God holds for us all. Amen.